Let's talk about why ads have become so expensive on Meta. CPMs have skyrocketed recently, especially now that we're gonna go into Q4. If we compare this to a couple of years back, we can see that CPMs have just taken a turn for the worse. Now, a lot of people are like, maybe TikTok, maybe let's move over to Google, Pinterest, all these other platforms. But I believe that if you do Meta correctly, you can actually get your CPMs dialed in, which will lead to all your other KPIs falling, especially the most important metric, your ROAS, your cost per outbound click, like getting people to the site. And then it's all about finding a qualified audience and get those people onto the site. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about this because a lot of my clients have experienced issues regarding high CPMs and what is causing this, why is it, and what can you do about it. And you might be thinking, who is it that I'm even listening to today? Nice to meet you. I'm Johannes. I run profitonads.com and we're e-commerce growth partner helping businesses scale on Meta. Actually, more than 80% of our spend is on Meta. Over the past couple of years, we've spent profitably over $5 million. So I'd love for you to dive in with us and let's look at how we can help you lower your CPM prices.
So this is why your Facebook ads are so expensive this year. If we look into it a little bit further, US Facebook CPMs have been surging throughout the past couple of years, especially when you're getting close to Q4. A lot more brands and businesses are going to be investing into it because they want that return from Black Friday. Now, if we look on an average period of the past 10 years and we compare 10 years ago to today, even 5 years ago, just before COVID, prices have been rising quite a lot. And if you're not advertising the correct way, you're actually shooting yourself in the foot. We have multiple clients when we go into their ad account and we start looking at their previous history, what we start off with in terms of CPM prices, we're actually starting on CPMs that are like 50, 100, 150. And this is all if you don't have your things dialed in, because CPM should be closer to $20, especially if you are in the US with the sales objective. You're targeting highly qualified audiences with people that have money. In the US, it's just a little bit more expensive, but that can actually be very profitable if you do it in the right way and if you have a great ad that leads to great CTR and click-through rates onto your site. And then it is, of course, your site's job to convert these people. Now, this video is going to break down why and what to do about these high CPM prices, because I told you, we've experienced this before with our clients that have had super expensive CPMs. So this is due to, first of all, high competition in the ad auction, the premium targeting audiences. You might go to, like, if you target people in Beverly Hills or people in Manhattan or in finance, those are going to be audiences that have a much higher CPM because they're really, really valuable. Now, there's different ways, and not everyone is targeting those audiences. I mean, maybe you're running a fashion brand or cosmetic brand. You might be selling a little bit of a niche item, a water bottle, who knows? But there are certainly a lot of things that can also cost this. One of them is creative fatigue. If you're running creatives that are not really engaging with people and have low relevancy, also if you've been running creatives for a long time and you see a surge in the CPM prices and a drop in your ROAS due to that, that is because people have seen it too many times. They're not interested. So in order for Facebook to put it in front of those people, it will raise the price that you're paying actually to show it to that audience, because Facebook wants to show interesting and engaging content on their feed, on their reels, because that is how they keep people on the platform and they keep them engaged. If everyone was seeing stuff they didn't want to see, no one would be on there. So that is super important to achieve a low CPM price. We can also take the landing page into consideration. If you have a Shopify site that haven't been updated since 2017, maybe it's time to buy a new theme, go over, have it a redo, get some CRO expert to go in and make sure that the messaging is consistent with what you're showing on site. There's just no way to go around this, guys. It's really, really important that the creatives are on point, their messaging is on point, and that it's matching on the site, really. Then the Advantage Plus algorithm is going to go in and find the right audiences for you. Look at this real client example that I am taking in here. We started with 100 plus CPM due to poor data. This is also a super important point. You need to have your pixel dialed in, put it on maximum in Shopify, turn on automatic advanced matching, inside of the events manager. And I can show you these things in a little bit. If you do this correctly and you don't have fatigue in your ads and too narrow targeting to some crazy niche audience, you will be able to see success with this. And then that is leading to our next point. With this client that we onboarded, we started off with different videos. We tried to do product videos, the creatives that the client provided us. Now they didn't really perform, and the way that they had been advertising and niching down their audience too narrow had actually exploded their CPMs. Their poor data, everything was really a little bit messed up. So we had to go in and do a little bit of a new refresh, do abroad for a couple of days, do a lot of different creatives, and we're a big fan of targeting people through the creatives. So that's the new way really to target people nowadays. So refreshing the creatives, what images are people relating to? Are we getting any comments? Are we getting any likes? Do people resonate with this product? And continuously just testing and testing and testing. The most important thing really is to get engagement on those creatives, get people commenting, get them engaging, and then you will start responding to their comments, and you'll build this little comment community down in the comment section, which is super awesome, and it's super way to drop your CPM prices even further, because it signals to Facebook that a lot of people like your ad. And if a lot of people like your ad, Facebook wants to show that to more people. So that's why if you're selling dog food and someone comments like, oh, my food just loved this. Oh, how long has your dog been on it? Like, what about the dog food? Like, do they love so much? Like, it's super easy to make. It's high quality food. The dog feels so much better, like, on it or something, right? Like, if you make a question about that, and then like the person will then go in and respond again, and then maybe another person goes in and comments. And all of these comments is just engagement, and the algorithm sees it and it's going to recommend it to more people. So test relentlessly, build community in the comments. Don't narrow your targeting too much. Make sure that you're tracking correctly. Those are going to be key points to really drive that CPM price down. And if I will just go into my screen here, we're able to see here a example of this. Let me go a couple of months back, and we can sort of have a look at how things were looking. Here we can actually see, okay, $77 in CPM price, 125, 84, 48, super expensive CPMs. I mean, okay, let's look in June, because it did take us a little bit to like dial these in. Here you can see 105, 61, right? But if we look here, and of course, I mean, everything else is super difficult. I mean, it's difficult to get all the other numbers to do incredibly well. But here, it's probably easier to show here. If we take this week, you can see ROAS wasn't really where we wanted to be. And it's like, we're not reaching that many people for a lot of money. Now, if we do the past 7 days here, we can see 34 CPM price. We're reaching 28,000 unique people, and we spent $1,600. We have a ROAS tree. We're climbing now, but at CPM price of 34. And this has just been to continuously just testing, finding creatives, videos, images, audiences. Okay, what is working? Ad copy. What are people relating to, right? Now we're building that community down in the comment sections, driving our CPM prices down even further. So, and stay with me, guys. This client, their AOV is also $300, $400, $500 in this range. Like, those are like the order values that we're working with. So it's actually pretty amazing that we're able to get such a low CPM price, because we're targeting people with a lot of money. Those are our qualified buyers, because they're the people that can afford us. 3 ways to lower CPM. So the creative testing, guys, constant new angles, copywriting, new text, headlines, descriptions, angles to attack this from. Test the angles with your creatives. It's going to be so important. Prevent fatigue. Go in and look at the frequency in your columns to see how many people are seeing your ads and how many times, right? Broader audiences, don't narrow it down too much. The algorithm and the AI will help you. Build community, comments, share, social proof. These are things that are going to lower your CPM price significantly. I can promise you that. We've done it so many times on accounts. Build community is essential to win A couple of bonus tactics here. Watch frequency. It should not be above a 3. Definitely not. It's usually a prospecting campaign if it's below, I would say 130, 140, so that people are not seeing it too many times. If it starts to get over that, I would classify it as like re-engaging customers and re-engaging people, and then going into retargeting territory. So really it's important to make sure that you're excluding the right audiences. Check relevancy, the diagnostics in Ads Manager. Improve the landing page speed and alignment with the ad. It's important that the messaging is congruent and you're not saying two different things. Use storytelling and use case-driven creatives. You gotta test, test, test. It doesn't stop after 1 week. It's something that you just gotta keep up all the time, guys. Coming to the end of the video, guys, me and my team, Profit on Ads, we specialize in fixing high CPM ad accounts and actually turning them profitable. Hence the name, Profit on Ads. We build scalable creative systems and test relentlessly. This is what we've been doing for years and we love it. It's our passion. We're inside of these accounts and we're taking them from $100 CPMs down to 33, and we're taking that ROAS up with it. So let's turn your meta ads into a profit center and not a burn center. Hope you have an amazing day. If you like this video, I would appreciate it, and subscribe for more content. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.